YouTube, Scott here, 504 Man Fragrance Reviews coming back at you. Well, folks, we've come to episode 8 of the Clone Warfare video series. So today I thought we'd go a little green. That's right, folks. From the House of Creed, Green Irish Tweed. I'm going to do a little bit different today. Rather than go one against one, I'm going to pit 3 against 1. Today we're going to go with Scentual Obsessions version, Alexandria Fragrances version, which is called Irish Gentleman, and we're going to go with Alt.com's version, Alt Fragrances version called Mohair. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I don't want to be too long with it. So let's go opening. So opening, the least close to the original, in my opinion, is Scentual Obsessions version. It's about 80% close. I mean, you could tell they were on the same wavelength, but to me, it's just not quite there. In second place, on the opening, close to the original, would be from Alexandria, which is their version, Irish Gentleman. And the winner on is close to the original in the opening is Alt's version, which is Mohair. So that's the winner in the opening of smelling as close to the original. In the dry down, this is where all 3 get much better. Scentual Obsessions version really shines in the dry down. It gets very, very, very close. I'd say about 90% close to the original in the dry down. Alexandria's version also gets to about 92% close. And Alt's version is in that same wheelhouse, gets to about 90%, in between 90, 92, 93% close. So to me, in the dry down, the winner for smelling as close to the original, I believe, is probably a tie between Alexandria and Alt, with Scentual Obsessions, just creeping in, just barely coming out of that second spot. Longevity. So Alt's version, to me, wins in the longevity. Lasted on me a tad bit longer than Alexandria's, and Alexandria's lasted a tad bit longer than Scentual Obsessions. They all lasted 6+ hours. It's just Alt's lasted just a tiny little bit more, where Alexandria's kind of sat close to the skin earlier, and Scentual Obsessions is almost kind of was neck and neck with, where it started to fade out on me with Alexandria. So, they all lasted about 6+ hours. The good thing about these is, as much as I like Green Irish Tweed from Creed, all 3 of these outperformed it as far as longevity. I don't really get great longevity with the original. I love to spray these when I don't want to spray my Green Irish Tweed. Scentual Obsessions version, if I feel like wearing that one, I'll make sure I spray it, a little bit before I leave. That way, by the time I'm gone and doing what I'm doing, it'll smell closer to the original for me, for my taste. And being that I like Green Irish Tweed so much, I wanted to make sure that I had more than one inspiration of, so I can bring that to you. And I was kind of working on that before I released, this episode 8, but I wanted to get it out to you guys. Now, pricing. 100 milliliter bottle from Scentual Obsessions will run you about $55. I believe Kevin offers free shipping now. I think he raised his prices a little bit just so he can offer free shipping. With Alt Fragrances, 30 ml bottle will run you $35. I think this is 18 ml. This is $20. And then, of course, with Alexandria, a 30 ml bottle will run you $42.99. They run discount codes on their website, but then you pay for shipping, and this takes a little while to get to you. Where Kevin with Scentual Obsessions is pretty quick with his shipping. If he doesn't have, really big orders to fill, I think he's a one-man team. And then Alt Fragrances really ships quick. They really do. heavily concentration of oils in these perfumes. I believe that helps with the projection and longevity with these fragrances. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, to me, the clear winner, not a clear winner, but if I had to pick an absolute winner, is smelling as close to the original in both the opening and the dry down. I think Alt Fragrances version Mohair kind of edges these out just a little bit, you know, as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, these are very affordable alternatives. And that's what this series is meant to do for you guys out there, is to give you an affordable alternative to an original. So, you know, there you have it, folks. Let me know down below if you've tried any of these, whether from Alt, Scentual Obsessions, or Alexandria's inspirations of Creed's Green Irish Tweed. If you have Green Irish Tweed and you have any of these inspirations, what do you think about their comparisons to one another? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But there you have it, folks. Alt Fragrances, Tad winner in this episode, to smelling as close to the original as possibly can. So thanks for stopping by. Hit the red button down below, subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Instagram, 504 Man Reviews. And like I always say, folks, keep smelling good. And until next time, peace.